So I just filmed this video a few hours ago and I was talking about the Bitcoin double top and all of the crash and the bloody Friday that we've been seeing on the markets, obviously in particular with the cryptocurrencies. And I had talked about the double top and mentioned that my price target was around 4,600. And wouldn't you know, within a couple of hours, it hit that and it went through, and the lowest I have seen it so far is 3,850. And I have to say, I'd never thought I would see Bitcoin in 3,000s again. It was only for a brief period, now it's jumped to 5,000 at the time of this recording. But I thought I would do another whole new video because, I mean, that one's already out of date and it was only filmed 4 hours ago. So for this video, I wanted to talk about the potential why and what can we do next, and basically not to panic. So the why, we're seeing everyone try and relate everything to nearly said it, the virus that can't be named on YouTube, and of course the stock market crash. And it seems like everyone is just pulling their money out of everywhere and trying to safe haven it into cash, because not even silver is immune, gold's not immune. Obviously the American stock market's crashing, stock markets around the world are going down. Most of the currencies are also getting a hit, the emerging stuff. So really people don't have anywhere else to go apart from US dollar at this point. Now that might be short-lived for a few days, a few weeks, just until things blow over, but that seems to be the case that happens at every market panic. I'm looking at it like, for Bitcoin in particular, it was a very healthy technical setup. But of course there has to be something fundamentally wrong as well. You know, when these two bits of information go together, you get a really beautiful play out. In this case, it was to the downside, but I think we're seeing one last final chance at getting some very good priced Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Depending on however your mind works and wherever you need to pull information from is going to be where you will look to get your why. At the end of the day, I don't think that is super important, especially for a market like Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, when the market is so speculative and it's really just traded on technicals and a lot of speculation essentially. I definitely don't see now as the time to panic sell, panic in any way, shape or form. If you're in the market and you had your plan, you would just be holding steady. If you're getting anxious and fearful, you know, FOMO and the greed just got you at the top of the market and you're not sleeping too well at the moment, that's generally because you have put too much money in the market and you are not willing to lose that money as well. I'm sure you've heard it a million times before that you need to be able to trade with as much money as you are willing to lose. So if that's you at this point and you're feeling anxious, there's nothing you can do about it. If you sell, you're going to be regretting it later, in my opinion, obviously. And if you sit on it, you're still going to be feeling quite anxious because you put too much money in. I hope that's not you, but if that's the case, you have to go and find something else to do. There's no other way around it. But if you don't find yourself in that situation, write it out. Go and do something else. YouTube video is probably not the best case, so finish watching mine till the end. Remember to smash the like button, subscribe down below, and then go and do something else. But until then, you're just riding steady. If you've got some other sources of income coming in, then obviously the dollar cost averaging method is quite a good place to be right now, because you've got some pretty damn cheap cryptos. And if you've done your research, you know which ones you want, keep going in with those. If you haven't, obviously, get onto it. Go and watch some of the other videos on my channel, go and do some research on other cryptos, which are solid projects. Ones that I like the look of are obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum because of the DeFi space, and Engine and MCO. That might be a place to start for you, but keep digging in. Obviously remember to do your own research whenever you're getting into an investment. Have a plan, and in case, if you've watched my channel many times before, I'm always talking about dollar cost averaging. It is an easy way to set your orders on a weekly, monthly basis, the same time periods, the same amount of money that you're putting in each time, and you're investing into the same stocks, cryptos, whatever it is at that point in time. You have a period of time that you're going to be doing this for. Personally, I like to look at a longer time frame. So if you've got a chunk of money, don't put that all in now. This is what I would be saying to my brothers, not financial advice. And using that one lump sum, I would spread it out over a longer course of time. For me, I'm liking 12 months at this stage, 12 to 18 months. Why, you would ask? I think that these things could go on for that period of time, and I think we're still going to get some good pricing between now and then. After that, I think we're going to start to head up again, even in the stock markets. Everyone is calling this to be the end, like worse than GFC in 2008-9. But I don't see that happening just yet. I think we've still got a fair bit of time left before we're going to see the world start to crumble. In that case, it's a virus, it's a world international illness. And I think once the dust settles and people are able to calculate what the losses were, I think we'll definitely see a rise in the markets from that point. I don't see this as a big fundamental problem with the markets themselves, although we do know that there's a lot of printing of money going on and whatnot. I still think there's a lot more left in it for other reasons, which I'll leave to other videos. But overall, we don't have the same issues that we saw in 2007, which broke down the property market. The property market at the moment is pretty well still healthy. So in summary, basically, don't panic sell, have your plan in my case, dollar cost averaging, and then continue to study and learn so that you can reduce the anxiety going forward. Learn about the markets, learn about technical analysis. It's really fundamentally important to understand it on a broad aspect.